Wonder what 4D means. Also, I've watched TikToks where they try to explain what 4D is, and I'm like, not smart enough for that. Not high enough for that one.
Yeah, I've only ever seen 4D ultrasounds, and I'm like, this seems like 3D printed on 2D.
God damn!
That's so true. Why do they call it 4D?
I don't know.
That is so stupid. You are so true. Maybe because they're like, and you can hear it.
There you go. Maybe it's because you're looking through something. Like, you can't see it in our world.
Even the 3D pictures are in 2D.
That's what I said. It's a 3D picture printed on 2D.
It's so dumb. Anyway, that lovely fucking rant.
That was a pretty long intro.
Do you want to give me your goddamn errand?
Sure. So, I, as a good parent and mom, we bought my child a gumball machine for Christmas, right?
Yeah, this little fucker has been stealing quarters from my house every visit.
I know. Listen, it's a problem. We're working on stealing.
I actually have never seen him steal a quarter, for the record. For his clean record, I've seen him talk about it, like, give that back, though, because I'm going to take that home.
He's talked about it, and I think Brandon at one point, like, emptied his pockets before he left here one day. And
Lee told me that story.
What the fuck is this? And he was like, I'm going to take it home.
Lee was cracking up because he thought that your kid had just taken the money to take the money. And he was like, that's straight fucking thug life, you know? And I was like, no. It gets deeper. It's for gumballs. It's so he can smuggle his own gumballs in his own home, in his own room.
Yep. Well, I had to move the gumball machine to my dresser.
Oh, you got to keep eyes on it.
I got to keep eyes on it. And I had to move my piggy bank to my dresser as well.
Keep
next
eyes
to my
on
bed.
that shit.
Yeah, because this fucker was sneaking out of his bed and he'd go get some fucking quarters out of the gumball or out of the
Piggy bank
because he figured that shit out, and then he would gumball his life and have a good time. So I had to move everything to my dresser. And then we had like a deal. If he slept in his own bed, then he could get 2 quarters and have 2 gumballs. They're tiny.
Yeah. They're like the little kid gumballs.
Yeah, exactly. So
quarter, what a ripoff.
Well, it takes any coin.
But
he calls everything a quarter.
Okay, gotcha.
And also, I have a key to the gumball machine, so I'll just fill my piggy bank back up. I'm not that concerned.
I'm fully aware. I'm fully aware that the currency is not the issue in this scenario. I'm just saying.
Oh,
what
quarter
a fucking
for one of these
rip-off.
tiny little things?
Yeah.
True. But one morning, just the other day, he came into my room and he was like, I slept in my bed. Can I have my gumballs?
I'd like my payment.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, no problem. I am still like asleep, right? On the edge of my bed. I sleep with my fucking face facing the dresser, or at least in this instance, I was. And
eyes on the gumball.
Eyes on the gumball.
One eye open.
No, they were both closed because I was
kidding.
like, he'll only take 2. He's going to be great, right? And then I also had a cup, like a tumbler, a fucking full-ass tumbler of water on my nightstand because I was like, I'm going to drink more water. And then I didn't
because I get high and I'm thirsty.
I'm going to get cotton mouth. And then it was still full because I don't actually drink more water. And my kid needed more quarters. And so he was like, what's all this shit doing on here? So then he pushed everything to
like
the
a fucking
side.
cat?
Like a fucking cat. But it was like, fucking 6 hoodies and pants and a bra and the piggy bank and the gumball machine.
Oh, my God.
Fucking everything, right? And that caused the water to tip off the fucking dresser and just pour directly onto my face and my pillow while I was sleeping.
That's a way to wake up.
Attempting to sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, I screamed. I was like, because it's fucking shocking cold water.
Yeah.
And it's freezing in the morning. And then I got up, like I shot out of bed, and there's fucking water everywhere. And now
and
it's
then it like drips down your head on your back, and you're like, ah.
It was like pooling because it was traveling down to where I was sitting.
Son
oh
of a
my
bitch.
God. And then my kid just looks at me like, what's the matter? And I'm like, you fucking asshole.
I'm gonna kill you is what's the matter, bro.
Yeah. And so then I just put a hoodie down and laid on top of it and tried to go back to sleep. Meanwhile, Brandon's behind me, fucking trying not to laugh because he doesn't want to pretend that he's like awake or whatever. He doesn't want me to know because I was like, oh, fuck, like this sucks. I even looked at him at one point like, I have to deal with this alone. And he's over there just like dying,
cracking up,
trying not to. Yeah.
Oh, fucking parenthood, dude.
Yeah. I got woken up with a literal fucking glass full of water to the face.
That's fucking
directly
mom
to the
life.
face.
What an asshole. Did he get his gumballs?
Yeah, of course he did. He was fucking out of there before I even shot up out of bed. It's
Like, thanks, later, loser.
See you, suckers. On that note, you want to give me your goddamn?
Duh. My goddamn should be that we went to Garth Brooks and I'm pretty sure I caught COVID. Although I don't think it's COVID because I took a test and it said it's not. But I'm coughing my fucking lungs out and it's really hard for me to talk. So if I sound raspy, sorry about it. Raspy. Sorry about it. But that's not even my goddamn. It was gonna be. And then today I was working and my shoulder was kind of itching and I scratched it. And I was like, what is that? And I felt my bra strap and I still have the tag. You know those like,
that you buy it with?
like when you buy it and it has like the size on like the strap. Literally,
Yeah.
you can hear it. That's the tag. I've had this bra, Erin, for almost a year probably. I don't know.
How is it not falling off in the wash?
They're like made out of cardboard.
Well, yeah, but like cardboard gets wet.
This shit looks brand fucking new. It looks like I just bought it off the rack.
Did Lee replace it? Did he actually wear
Oh.
your other bra?
No, I don't think so. And it's Victoria's Secret, name drop. But I'm literally in my head thinking, like, he hasn't bought Victoria's Secret in a while. I've had this for a while. I've just been living my life with this tag on my fucking bra. How?
How? Yeah, I don't understand how that doesn't fucking.
It's nice
bother you.
cardboard.
Well, yeah, but
I mean, it's a little roughed up. Anyway, I didn't take it off because I wanted to show you. Oh, my goddamn. Months.
that's pretty good.
Although I have been trying to be careful about not drying my bras because that fucks them all up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, I've been drying them my whole life, but then Lee goes and buys so many underwear and bras and stuff. So I'm like, these are nice. I should keep them nice.
Wow.
So I don't I know. It's like what I get every holiday, every
Okay.
gift. Because he's like, get rid of your ratty ass underwear, man. You know, like the lacy ones, how they get holes?
It's like a rat lives in your underwear drawer.
Yeah, exactly. So then he'll just buy a fat stack of them and be like, hey, go through all those ratty ass ones out. And I'm like, fine.
You treat me so
Comfortable. Anyway, so I've been living my life wearing this bra.
Oh, that's pretty good.
If I'm wearing like a tank top, everybody's like, wow, what size is she? Because it's literally the tag that tells you the size of the bra.
Does it say it on it? It looks like it was just a heart.
Well, it has a heart on it too, but it's got it on there. It's like probably for if you were buying it off the fucking rack.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
look, that's just
yeah,
says
you got a little.
Victoria's Secret. Here you go.
Oh yeah.
I would even say push up. These ain't pushing anything up, just so we're all fully aware.
Gotta have something there to push.
Yeah, it's just kind of harder, you know? A little extra padding. Yeah, on the underside. Anyway, hey guys.
Hi.
How's it going? Did you guys get your CrimeCon tickets yet?
Did you? Are you
The
coming?
Question. Who's coming? Roll call.
I want to know.
Yeah, can you guys just like tag us on like, I don't know, the pod group or some shit?
Yep.
You're
Yep.
like,
or any other social media.
Who's going to CrimeCon? So we can like see.
Who?
Who's going to CrimeCon?
Who?
Anyway, okay, so are you guys ready for episode 183?
Hell yeah, I am.
All right, this week I'm going to tell you about Thessalonica, Alan.
That's a lot of letters.
It might be Thessalonica.
Okay.
It might be Thessalonica.
Okay. What are we gonna call her? Or him? Them.
Her.
Her.
I'm
All
going
right.
to call her Thessalonica. And if it's bad, if it's not right, I'm sorry.
I love it.
Because it could be like TH, like Teresa.
Mm-hmm.
And you just say T. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to be honest, I've never heard this name before. So Thessalonica Allen.
I love it.
Okay. And it's a recent one, okay?
Ooh.
So again, like the majority of our stories here, I don't have a lot of the before times. I don't have the past information. I have just a teeny little bit just to lay the foundation, then we're going to jump into it.
All right.
Okay.
Lay it on me.
So in 2021,
God damn.
real recent.
Real recent.
Yeah, like
Recent to me still feels like 2012. you
yeah,
know?
I was going to say 2013. I'd still be like, oh, that's recent. No,
Yeah.
it's not recent anymore, just so you know.
No, it's not. It's like fucking 7 years ago. It's more than that.
It's not trippy.
Yeah.
It freaks me out when like people weren't born for 9/11. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Like, but how?
But what?
But you're drinking.
Okay, so in 2021, Thessalonica was a 34-year-old woman living in LaPorte, Indiana.
Great age.
Great age.
Yeah. She's 34.
Oh.
You too are 34.
I was like, haven't said an age yet. I blacked out and left my body. It is a great age. And she was living with her 50-year-old husband,
Oh.
a man by the name of Randy Allen.
All right, Randy.
I know, damn, that's kind of a big gap.
It is kind of a big gap, but maybe
Okay.
Randy's got some assets. Know what I mean?
Oh, I know what you mean. All right, so Thessalonica and Randy had been married for about a year at this point,
Okay.
and Randy had 5 children prior.
Hot damn.
Yeah, that was a lot of kids. And Thessalonica had children of her own. I think she had 2, but none of them were in common. Like, they hadn't had children together yet.
Okay. Yet, he is fucking 50-something.
Well, I don't know shit. I used to watch this show, and this 70-year-old had a baby.
I mean, it happens.
I was like, damn, you're going to be dead before the kid's 10.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad.
I saw a TikTok today that was a 70-year-old married a 20-year-old, and they, it was their wedding picture, and then it was like, this is 7 years later, and they had 2 kids, and he was 77, and she was 27, and he looked close to gone. Not there yet, but
At 77?
yeah.
Wow.
Well, he also had 2 fucking 7-year-olds. That
Yeah.
shit'll run you ragged.
Will, that's true. They had twins?
Well, no, I don't know.
Oh.
They were at least.
You're like, don't
were-
follow my story that closely.
They were younger than 7, at least, because 7 years had passed. It was a fucking TikTok. It was like, beautiful music.
Oh, I don't watch those because then it's always like an urn.
Well,
You're like,
it
oh,
was
shit.
close.
Yeah. You're like, fuck. But it's always with kids. It
Oh,
used
it
to always
should've
be
been.
like how it started. And it's like kids and babies. And then all of a sudden it's like their funeral. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm not trying to feel that right now.
Yeah. No, I don't watch those ones either. But they don't pop up on my page because they're like, she doesn't want to see this.
Well, they used to almost. And I watched one and then I hard swiped.
Yeah.
And then now I always hard swipe if it's like music, fun music, and like zooming in on a picture. I'm like, nope.
Especially on a picture. If it's not a video.
Okay, so they don't have children together. On July 27th, 2021, Randy was home with Thessalonica's children. She had like 2 teen kids that were living with her, and he was helping them do their homework on the computer or something.
All right.
And while he was doing so, he came across a website that I guess Thessalonica had gone onto or something, and he didn't like. I don't know what the website was. I don't know why he didn't like it, but he was pissed. Like, the kids were there, saw him find the website, and he was mad about it and was
Okay.
like, I'm going to have a talking to her. I like to think that it's like Amazon or something, and he was like, fuck, she bought a lot of shit. I'm going to talk to her.
I'm going to talk to her. My first thought was that it was porn, and then I was like, maybe it was Tinder. But I don't think
Yeah.
it's a website. It's more of an app.
I thought porn also at first, and then I was like, no dude is going to be fucking pissed if they find out their chick's watching porn.
Yeah, you would think they would just do some research and then be like,
I'm in. Do you want
Let's
to watch
do
it
that.
together?
yeah.
Or maybe you're right. Maybe it was like a dating site or something. Or maybe it was like a fucking live journal in 2021, and she was like talking mad shit about him or something.
Yeah, could have been.
Anyway, so he found a website that she was on, and he was like, I don't like this shit. I'm going to talk to her when she gets home.
Yeah.
So she comes home, and the couple go into their back bedroom to have a little chitty chat. Right? Like, don't like that very much. And the kids said later on that they could hear them arguing back and forth.
Oh,
and
no.
then they heard a loud bang
Oh, no.
and then a thud.
Oh, no.
And let me clarify, because they live in an apartment, and I think they're in an upstairs apartment. So, like, you can hear everything.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So the kids run into the room because they're like, what the fuck was that? That didn't sound good. And they see Randy lying on the floor, and he's clearly been shot,
Oh.
and he's bleeding, but he's alert.
Uh-oh.
Now, Randy can't move because the bullet that was fired at him by Thessalonica allegedly severed his spinal cord
Ooh, I hate it.
and rendered him paralyzed.
Fuck that.
So he's instantly paralyzed, lying on the floor, bleeding from a gunshot wound, alert, and the kids run in, and he's like, call 911, call 911. Well, these are Thessalonica's kids, and she tells her kids, don't call 911, go in your room and go to bed. Like, this is none of your business, get out of here.
Ma'am.
And they do.
Well, it's because it's mom.
Yeah,
and she
yeah,
had
yeah.
a fucking gun. So
For
listen,
sure. Yeah.
I'd be like, aye, aye, Captain. I'm out of here.
Oh, absolutely.
I
No.
was thinking I was pretty tired, and this definitely won't give me nightmares.
Yeah, I definitely am ready for bed at this point. Yeah. Thank you. Good
no
night.
adrenaline here.
Great bedtime story. Yeah, no like shade on the kids at all, but they're like, well, so basically what I'm saying is nobody called 911
Oh.
and poor Randy died.
It's an apartment.
That's what I'm saying. Was the downstairs person not like, yo, stop being loud up there?
I mean,
Sounded like a gunshot.
to be fair, we used to live below people.
Stompy McStompers.
Yeah, you lived below Stompy McStompers,
Jesus
and I
Christ.
lived below a fucking elephant that had like a jump rope or something.
But also, if I heard a gunshot,
That's different.
That's a
See, but
little
also you're
different.
trained in the art of hearing gunshots.
growing up in the ghetto,
Yeah.
off of Kenwood and Bancroft.
I'm like, no, firework. I can tell by the percussion.
Nope, yep, that was a gunshot.
You hear that hollow sound? It's different.
That was 3 in a row. Shit, they're pissed. They're really meaning business. Okay, so obviously she doesn't let anybody call 911 and he ends up dying.
That fucking sucks.
Fucking seriously. So now that he has perished, Thessalonica is like, I have a body to take care of. And so she took his body and put it in a bag. I don't know what kind of bag, but she put him in a bag, like wrapped him up or something. Mm-hmm. And then she put the bagged body in her daughter's closet
Well, you don't want it in your own closet.
to hide him, I guess. But then get this fucking part, okay? The kids go to bed. It's nighttime. They go to bed.
So the daughter is sleeping with fucking stepdad's
Randy in there? I don't fucking know.
body in the closet?
Nobody specified to me where the daughter slept, and I don't know if the daughter knew that Randy was in her fucking closet, but what the fuck?
Because I'd be like, hey, bro.
Mom,
I'm
I
gonna-
can't. Can I sleep in your bed?
Yeah.
Like, hey, bro, can we bunk up? Like,
Yeah, we're about to bunk up. I'm not
I'll
sleeping
sleep
with dear
facing
old
the
dad.
other way.
Yeah.
My head will be at the feet.
Head to feet.
Yeah, head to
You'll be
feet.
fine.
It's not weird, but Randy's in my closet.
There's a dude in my closet.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, that's pretty scary.
So I don't know if she knew. I don't know if she slept in her room, but
Oh, honey, we're just putting all these Christmas decorations.
I don't know
in
how you're
there.
gonna hide that. Like, clearly, I know that's fucking Randy's body that you're lugging in there.
Yeah. Especially because you told me to go to bed and then he died.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, like, you were presumably in bed when I
Just, like, dragging
lug
the
in
body
a
in?
fucking body. And
Yeah.
I don't know this, but I assume Randy is a heavier set fella.
well, he's heavier than them. Yeah. From the pictures, he just looks like a normal, sturdy dude.
Well, that's, I guess, what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
he's a dad, you know? He's like a
Yeah.
50-year-old guy.
Yeah.
That's a big fucking dude.
Yeah. Funny you should mention. So they go to bed, right? Mm-hmm. Now, in the middle of the night, Thessalonica wakes up the kids. She goes in the room and wakes them up and says, hey, I need your help pulling Randy out of the closet, and I need you to put his body in my car. So, like, we're going to all fucking team lift this dude, bring him downstairs, and put him in my car. And
Bitch.
I know. And so the kids are obviously going to do what their mom says.
Yeah, they have to.
So they keep trying. They try several times to lift him, but he's just too fucking heavy. Like, he's a grown ass man.
Yeah.
And the 3 of them are not able to move him successfully.
Dude. So not only am I going to make you an accomplice, kind of, even though it's not really your fault because you're a child,
Yeah.
but like I'm going to traumatize you
Even more.
for the foreseeable future.
Oh, it gets worse. Okay. So I don't know if she like put him back in the closet or what, but they all go to bed. And the next day, Thessalonica goes out and does her thing. And she goes to a store and buys a bunch of cleaning products and an axe.
Obviously.
Obviously. And when she gets home, she asks the kids again to help her drag his body out of the closet into her room. Because this is where she's going to be doing some things. And it's there where she uses the axe to chop up Randy's body into pieces. Basically, she cut his legs off so that he would fit in this like tote bag that she had. And I'm guessing her logic was like, oh, the tote has handles. It'll be easier to get a hold of him and lift him up and like get him out of the apartment. So she uses an axe to chop off his legs, and she puts the legs in a plastic bag and then calls the kids in for a 3rd time. Randy's laying on the floor, sans legs. And she says, like, hey kids, help me team lift him into this bag, into this tote.
Bro.
And so they do. So the kids not only moved dead Randy,
But now
fucking
they're moving-
R.I.P.
A dismembered dead Randy.
Oh my God. Like,
what the fuck, man?
what the fuck? Okay, so she gets him in the tote, and one of the kids was interviewed. Oh, wait, no, I already said this.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. Well, they were interviewed and said that they saw the mom put the legs in the bag.
Oh.
That's what I was going to tell you. So basically, she had the legs in the bag, in a plastic bag. So she then instructs the kids to help her clean up the bloody mess that she made by like asking
Ma'am,
them. I know.
No.
Jesus,
I don't
wish-
even make my kid clean up fucking juice that he spills.
I was just going to say, like, I wish I were half the mom as this chick because my kids will be like, I'm thirsty. And before I know it, I have a cup full of water for them. And they were sitting right next to the cup and I have fucking full capabilities of getting their own water.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit, you should do that yourself.
Yeah, 100%. But I'm like, don't. I'll do it better than you.
Get away. Let
Yeah.
me do it all.
Yeah, don't clean that.
No.
I've got this.
She told them to like go boil water because I guess she was going to use the boiled water on the blood or something. I don't know if that
Like
helps.
hot water, maybe.
Yeah, hot water.
Yeah.
Lifts up blood, evidently. I don't really know.
Pretty much just peroxide does. But
Yeah. Right?
every girl knows how to take out a blood stain.
Blood stain turns orange. But how's that? It's the Eminem song. Anyway, that's okay.
Yeah.
Don't it?
Norman.
There you go. Okay, so she's like, hey, help me clean up this mess. And the kids are obviously doing what mom tells them to do. But there's no way there's not emotional damage happening
Is
here.
so much.
Yeah. So they're helping her clean it up. And then she tells the kids that the plan is to load the tote into the back of her car and drive it to South Bend and set it on fire. So that's
Oh.
what's going on, right? So she's like, hey, help me carry this tote and his legs to the car. And again, they try, but he's still too heavy. Because I don't know if you know this or not, but like the upper body's pretty fucking heavy.
Yeah, and like weight is still there.
Yeah. Yep.
No matter how many pieces it's in,
Still there.
it's still there.
Still the same weight.
Yeah.
Although I guess legs are probably pretty heavy.
Yeah.
I feel like I could carry your legs, no problem. I could carry both your legs.
You go for the legs if you're going to carry a person because you just grab the ankles and you got no fucking weight. The weight doesn't come until like the fucking thighs.
Yeah.
And at that
Are
point.
you talking about like if you're carrying a person without a body?
No, I'm talking about if you're carrying a person like another person. Like, you know, like if someone was laying on the ground and it was like, hey, help me carry this person.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
going
yeah.
for the
Oh,
feet.
oh,
You know?
oh.
I'm not going for the
Thank
shoulders.
God, you clarified. Yes, you're right. Yes. I was like, this bitch has experience in carrying dismembered bodies.
Who's just swinging them around?
Of course you grab the legs. I call dibs on legs. Like, what? I got you now. Like, if you're like, hey, we're going to fucking.
like there's a
swing this-
person on the ground. Yeah. And we're going to carry them somewhere.
Always feet.
Always
ankles.
feet.
You're right.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want the upper body.
No,
all
that's
that
so much weight. Yeah.
So much weight. You're right. Thanks for clarifying that because there was a moment in time that I wasn't sure who you were. Okay.
You knew.
So they can't get him to the car still because he's heavy, even with the tote with like handles and shit.
Yeah.
Because it still basically weighs the same. So now, a day or two following Randy's murder, he's still in the apartment chilling, and Thessalonica contacts one of her exes.
I find it, I'm going to be completely honest, I find it hard to believe that a woman, even my size, your size, whatever, and two teenagers, say 13, you know, very young teen, can't carry a torso together.
Yeah. I just
like, unless it's a
assumed,
great big person. Like, if he's an average person, three people.
literally, I assumed it's logistics. Like, it's got to be something, there's not enough handles, and also, like, the angle of the stairs or something is too much, and nobody can take the downward angle.
Then
And they're
slide
causing
it.
too much of a scene, and they're like, I don't want anybody to see me with this bagged torso, so, like, let's just call it.
I don't know, man. Like, it's kind of a where there's a will, there's a way situation. Like, what are you going to
Yeah,
do?
but, like, two of them don't have a will. They're like, Mom.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair. But then she should grow fucking ant strength.
Also, not to be an asshole and not to be very insensitive, which we've got 1-star review. We're very insensitive.
Oh, man.
But, like,
Another one?
you could just, like, drag it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Drag it or, like, drag it down the stairs.
Oh, but what about, like, getting it into the trunk?
That's
good.
one heft, man. You're telling me you can't do one heft?
I couldn't.
You could.
No.
You could.
No.
I could convince you and mentally fucking prepare you to pull a body into the trunk.
No.
We could get, okay, it'll be a test next weekend or something. We'll get
There's
Brandon.
no way.
We'll get Brandon into the trunk of my car. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Just me and you. Guaranteed.
Can I call legs?
Yes.
Is Brandon going to go for this?
He might be afraid to be dropped on his head.
I think we're going to laugh hysterically. Can we film it? Second question.
Obviously.
Okay. I'm going to be honest. I don't think we could do it.
I think we could.
I don't think we could.
I think we could.
I understand the logistical nightmare of this.
I mean, I get it, but like, it's
She got
either
to a
this or it's fucking prison for life.
Well,
you know,
listen, this is not very, just a spoiler alert, this is not very thought out.
I figured that.
But also, she got to a point where she was like, I have to chop off his legs. Like, that's heavy.
Yeah, fine. I understand that. But you're telling me that 3 people can't carry a torso with no legs? I have a hard time believing it. What is that? 100 pounds?
No.
150 pounds?
No. It's got to be like 200 pounds.
Okay, so
At
an
least.
average person, say an average person is like 200 pounds.
How much does each leg weigh?
I don't know. I'd say like 25. So if a person is
I'd say
200
25.
pounds, I'd say 25. If a person is 200 pounds and each leg is 25 pounds, then
Yeah.
you have, what is that, 150 pounds. You're telling me you can't lift 150 pounds?
No, I'm thinking like 200 pounds is the weight of the torso sans legs.
200 pounds?
Yeah, that's 250 pounds.
So this person weighs 250 pounds? That's an
I'm
enormous
guessing.
person.
It's
I mean,
not
not like
that-
enormous, but like it's
Yeah.
a big guy.
I don't fucking know.
How tall is he?
Let's look up this guy so we can figure this shit out. I don't know. There's just one picture that I saw of him, and I was like, he looks like a normal dude. Poor Randy. You think he's up in heaven right now? He's just like, motherfuck.
He's like, I'm not 250 pounds, you bitch.
That's what he's hung up on. Look at this guy. I don't think you could lift him.
Okay, he looks pretty tall.
Yeah, he's like a fucking sturdy ass dude. He's probably made of pure muscle.
Muscle weighs more than fat.
Exactly.
All right, maybe he is 250. I don't know, man.
Either way, it doesn't happen. They can't get him into the trunk of the car. So she decides to put him back into the daughter's closet,
What the fuck?
right?
What's the end game here? Oh, she was calling her ex.
Yeah, I don't know what her fucking plan is, but okay, so I guess I do kind of know. So she calls her ex, right?
Yeah.
The ex's name is Rory,
Okay.
and he is a man, in case you're wondering, who was the father to one of the teens who she forced
To help.
do all this shit, right?
And he was like, cool. Hey, kid, I'm going to need you to
go.
head back home, and then I'm going to call the cops.
Right? No, here's what happened. So she calls Rory and she's like, yo, I need your help because Randy's over here beating on our kid. So you need to get down here and take care of this shit. Now, I don't know if Rory didn't have a car or what, but it sounds like Thessalonica went and picked him up. Mm-hmm. Okay, so she brings him over to the house. As soon as he gets in the house, she's like, hey, guess what? I have something to show you in the closet.
I've
and
actually already taken care of it.
solve the problem. And she opens the closet door, and there's Randy's mutilated body that she's storing in the fucking closet. Mm-hmm. And at this point, he'd been dead for like 36 hours or something. And so she
God.
asked Rory to help her get rid of the body. Like, hey, I had to kill him in self-defense because he was beating on our kid and he was attacking me. So now I need your help to get rid of the body. Can you lift him into my car? So she's like recruiting more people, like, help me do this.
To help in this really thought out scheme.
Exactly. Now Rory is like, oh hell no. No.
Oh, really?
I don't want anything to do with this bullshit. Like, I'm fucking out of here. I want you to take me back home. And I guess Thessalonica was like, okay, let me give you a ride. And so,
Damn, that almost worked.
Yeah,
I
almost.
thought if you got here,
and you saw what had happened, you'd be like, I got you.
I forgot. I still love you.
Yeah, no, that did not plan out. That did not play out. He was like, nope, hard no. I want to go back home. And she was like, all right, chill. I'll take you home. So now on the drive home, like I said, she admits that she was the one who shot Randy.
Uh-huh.
And that's how he died. And while he was getting out of the car, like, okay, he's home now. It's like 2:00 in the morning, okay? So he's getting out of the car. Thessalonica grabs the gun that she killed Randy with and just chucks it at Rory. Like, your fucking problem now, and then drives off. Like, she didn't even throw it in a bush. She didn't throw it in a lake. She, like, threw it at Rory. It hit him in the lap, which is weird because he's standing, but that's what the affidavit said.
Probably like
His
bounced
thigh?
off his thigh or something. Maybe her plan was that he was like gonna catch it and get his fingerprints all over it.
Oh, maybe. I wonder if he did. Because obviously it didn't, like, explain, like, what did he do with the gun?
Yeah,
It was just
yeah.
like, she chucked it at him.
He was
That's
like,
fucking sneaky.
Not doing that.
Yeah. He's like, I know this crazy-ass lady. That's why we're not together anymore. I know your fucking antics.
Yeah, you don't catch shit she throws at you. Trust me.
Oh, my God. That's shady. What if that's what he was doing?
I bet that's what she was trying to do.
Shit. And then she just drove away like zippity-doo-dah.
He's going to have to pick it up.
So the moment he gets inside his house, he calls the police
Well, that's
and
good.
reports the murder. Yeah. Thank God Rory is like a normal dude.
Did he leave his kid?
Yeah. I guess I don't know how normal any of them are, but like,
Yeah.
thank God he called the cops. Yeah,
Yeah.
left the kid. I'm sure he's just like, okay, well, I don't know if he knows.
Sorry, you're going to have nightmares for the rest of your life.
I don't think well, I guess I don't really know, but I don't know if he knows that the kids were forced
Involved.
to be involved. Yeah.
But he knows that that's his fucking daughter's closet.
Oh my God, right? Well, maybe that's why he called the police, was like, okay, just get me home, act normal. Like, this is a hostage situation at this point.
Yeah.
Just survive this moment and then go call the police. Okay, so he calls the police and the police are like, we're fucking on it. Don't worry about it. We'll take it from here. And so on July 29th, the police start digging into Thessalonica's whereabouts and learn where she lives, where she works, and all of that stuff. And they go looking for her. So now this happened at 2 a.m. in the morning, and the police are looking for her the same day.
Okay.
Just later in the day. They find her sitting in her car in a parking lot of a local Ace Hardware store, and they approach her. And when they approach her, she was like sitting in the driver's side with the driver's side door open. And as soon as she sees the cops, she started to cry and she yelled, "You guys don't understand. He beats me." That's like the first thing out of her mouth. So they're obviously like, okay, she did something.
Yeah.
And so they bring her in for questioning, and she immediately admits to murdering Randy in self-defense. She says that when she got home that night, her kids had told her that Randy was beating on them, and she confronted him about it, and that's what started the argument.
Uh-huh.
So
and
not
then
the
kids were
website.
questioned, and they were like, that's not what happened.
Exactly. Her own kids are like, no, he never beat us. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Yeah, but she says that. And then she said during the altercation that Randy grabbed her by the throat and started to choke her and she couldn't breathe. And then he let her go and she thought he was going to walk away, but then he like started to launch at her again. And that's when she decided to pull the gun that was on her hip. She pulled it and fired a shot at Randy.
She just carries a gun on her hip.
She's carrying a fucking gun on her hip. This is when she then tells police that Randy is still in her daughter's closet. So like... I don't know if Rory was like, check the closet or what, but
Yeah.
she fully admits everything and is like, by the way, he's in my house.
Yeah.
So in later interviews, she confessed that after she shot him, she had panicked and didn't know what to do. So that's why she used the axe to cut him up so she could fit him in the tote bag. So she like later admits like this was not fucking well thought out. I was by her
Panicked.
by her account, I was attacked. I killed him, didn't mean to, and the reason I chopped him up was because I was panicking.
Uh-huh.
So police, they get a search warrant, obviously, and they go to the apartment and they find the partially dismembered body of Randy. I don't think you can be partially dismembered, for the record.
I think, aren't like these your members?
I think you can in Europe. I thought that's what you were going to say. Are they?
I always assumed like these are your members. And so to be dismembered, it was like tink, 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 tink. So to be partially, it's like a quadriplegic or a paraplegic.
I feel like your brain just made that up. I don't know.
It could have.
I've never thought about it.
100% could have.
I just thought I was silly by writing partially dismembered.
Like, I feel like it'd be like,
if
just the
you
left
don't-
side.
Yeah, if you don't have an arm, I feel like you've been dismembered.
You've been, yeah.
Partially.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like, I guess the head too. I don't know. Fully?
That's beheaded.
Yeah.
Maybe you're right. Maybe those are members. But if I chop your torso in half, have you been dismembered?
You've been bisected.
In quarters,
You've been quartered.
but not at the members.
You've been quartered. Remember when horses used to quarter people?
Why wasn't that dismemberment? Is that a
'Cause-
form of dismemberment?
But it wasn't the members.
I don't know. I don't know the
It
answers,
makes
guys.
sense in my head, okay?
I don't know
know
the
if
answers.
it's accurate.
I've never once thought about this.
Thought about it too much, apparently.
Evidently. Okay, so anyway, the police find Randy in the closet. Obviously, his remains are not fucking looking good. And
Mostly dismembered.
mostly, yeah, definitely some form of dismemberment has occurred, for the record. And he was right where she said he was. They also discovered an axe and a knife that was in her closet, and they both had blood on them.
A knife.
Also, they found 3 handwritten to-do lists written by Thessalonica that read, Note 1, get drugs from friend.
Don't want to do this sober.
No. 2, get Ziploc bags.
Gallon or?
I'm thinking like
Sandwich?
druggy little baggies.
Oh.
I don't really know.
Well, dime bags?
3, when Randy is in shower, get pawn tickets out of wallet.
So Randy was alive for note 1.
Yeah.
Got it.
I think he was alive for all of these. This is like her fucking master plan written on these hand notes. 4, put gun/drugs in car under seat while in car. 5.
Okay. It was a very well thought out fucking drug deal.
Could somebody say premeditated? Okay, so 5, call Hearthside and tell them Randy has drugs in car. Now, Hearthside, I did a quick Google, and I think it might be like where he had worked. So she was like trying to get him in trouble with work. But I
That's
don't know
a
what.
pretty shady bitch move.
But I don't know what the pawn tickets were all about. Like, why do you want to get the pawn tickets out of Randy's? Like, was she gonna go cash them in? Be like, hey, can I get those back? How do
Probably.
pawn tickets work?
Yeah, you have to have the ticket to like buy the item back unless it's after a certain amount of time or something, then they can sell it to whomever, I think.
Oh, okay. So like, if you have the ticket and you go buy it back, is it for the same price that they sold it to you for?
I don't know. I'm sure it's more.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
kind
it's
of like
the
getting
same
a
price.
loan.
Yeah.
Clearly, I've never
Pawned
pawned
anything?
anything. I've
Privilege.
definitely been to a pawn shop several times.
Yeah. But yeah, maybe he was pawning stuff and she was like, I need to be able to get that shit back.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, so note number 2. 1, spray shit in face, hit him in right knee with hammer.
Wow.
I don't know if it means literal shit.
Probably like spray that shit in his face.
Yeah, mace his ass.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because that'd be really
spray
weird.
some shit, just like water to confuse him.
Like a fucking
What
cat.
is that?
Dude, I can't imagine bottling shit to spray it. Like spraying shit form.
Do you mean like literal shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. You'd have to mix it with water. Shake it.
Unless,
It's been a rough night.
and you pissing out your asshole and you got the booze poos.
That's even more planning. Do you see how premeditated that is?
I need to know the details of this shit.
I'll bet she just means like, some shit.
Yeah.
Like not literal shit.
Yeah. Man, that's confusing. You got to clarify in your fucking handwritten notes here.
She just drew a poop emoji.
Spray shit in face.
Hit
him
smelly lines.
in right knee. She said right knee with the hammer. And then step 2, hit with hammer, stab him.
Okay.
3, roll body up in sheets and plastic bags. 4,
Enlist children to help me carry him.
right? No, it says pick up Jay, no phones. I don't know who Jay is,
Okay.
but pick up Jay, no phones. Jay follows me to LP. That's where they live. What was it called? LaPorte.
Okay.
So drive to LP, put body in Lincoln with his Boost phone. I'm guessing that's Boost Mobile.
Mm-hmm. Shout out.
Leave Jay car here. So like Jay's going to come help her put the body in. I'm assuming she drives a Lincoln. I don't really know. And then they're going to leave Jay's car there. 5, take my keys and his car key off the ring.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
Like the key ring, I'm assuming.
Yeah, but like why does she want the key off the ring?
I think so. Jay is gonna drive down, and then they're gonna put Jay drives a Mazda or something else, right?
Yeah.
And then
Mazda.
and then they're gonna put his body in the Lincoln, which I'm assuming he drives. She's gonna take her keys and stuff
Randy's
off of
car.
his keychain, key ring.
She needs those.
Yeah, and then I think they're gonna take the Lincoln somewhere and like leave it, or that was the plan,
Okay, that
and
makes
then it's
more
like,
sense.
oh, he ran away.
Like, so she's taking the keys off the key ring because she's like, I'm going to fucking leave that and I need my keys.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What a fucking idiot. Okay, sorry. By the way, that note was found under her daughter's pillow. Almost
What?
like maybe they came to like check the place and she panicked and like shoved it under there. I don't fucking know. Otherwise, it's a really weird place to store your murder notes.
But also, that sounds like it was written before everything.
Yeah, why are you keeping this?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Burn it.
I fucking have no idea. Okay, so note 3 says go to SB. I'm assuming that's South Bend.
Okay.
Where she was planning to dump the body. Jay, follow me back to LaPorte. Put body in Lincoln. Drive to SB. Leave body in car while running. Jay brings me back to LP while doing this. Be on the comp doing ATI. I don't know what that like
well,
computer.
be on the computer doing,
Like while all this is going on, make it look like she's on the computer.
doing something else.
But she's gonna go to South Bend, have Jay follow her back to LaPorte, put the body in the Lincoln, drive to South Bend, Leave the
Yeah.
body in the car while running, and Jay brings me back to LaPorte. Why is she going to South Bend in the first place?
Yeah, I don't understand that. That's too many trips.
I don't know either. But anyway, this Breezy's been writing notes all over her goddamn apartment.
Yeah.
So obviously it's pretty fucking premeditated.
Yeah.
If you didn't think it wasn't already, it definitely is with these notes.
Yeah. I mean, I could have bought like, an argument and it fucking escalated. And then from there, it went absolutely fucking apeshit.
Haywire.
Yeah. But with these notes, it sounds like she was kind of looking for an excuse to kill him.
Yeah. Also, I should note, I didn't write this, but I did see like some comments from some family or friends or something that were like, we didn't think that he was in danger, but also like she was a fucking nightmare. Like she was really jealous, that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Like Randy was ready to leave because it was too much.
Wow. Okay.
So they performed an autopsy on Randy, and his remains showed that when Thessalonica shot at him, the bullet entered his right arm and continued into his chest and abdomen and eventually hit his spinal cord, like I talked about, and severed it. Because he was unable to move and because nobody called 911, he literally died because he bled to death.
How long does that take?
I feel like in my head, the number 9 for like 9 minutes. But I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe it's like 15. I don't know. But he couldn't move, was fully aware, asking for help, and that's how he died. Like, probably just got tired after a while, because I think you get tired when you're losing your blood.
Yeah.
And lost consciousness and then died.
That's so scary.
That's fucking terrifying.
Oh, I hate that.
So friends and family describe Randy as caring, sweet, and a nurturing guy. His kids and hers denied that he ever was abusive towards them at all. They all say that she's making it up. I don't know for what purpose or for what reason, other than it sounds like she was a pretty jealous person. The kids who witnessed Randy's murder and were forced to clean up and all that stuff, they said that they never heard an altercation that night. And that they knew, like, there was no scrambling, there was no choking, there was no rustling around or whatever.
There was arguing, but...
And they knew that Randy was planning on leaving Thessalonica, so she knew also.
Oh.
So maybe that's what triggered this argument.
Yeah.
They also claimed that they never saw their mom walking around with her gun on her hip, like how she claimed, but that she always kept it either in her purse or in the car. So if she had it on her, she was obviously planning on shooting him. So she's been appointed a public defender and is set to stand trial in August of this year. It's 2022, right? Yeah. My God, I just left my body for a second. So this year in August of 2022 for the murder of Randy, as well as 2 counts of contributing to the delinquency of a minor, abuse to a corpse, alteration of a death scene, 2 counts of neglect of a dependent, and interference with the reporting of a crime scene. So, it's like a real simple trial.
Yeah,
They're
just throwing fucking everything at her.
Everything.
Good, though, because she fucked up her kids.
Dude, I feel so bad for those kids. I feel so bad for Randy's family. Like,
Yeah.
It sounds like he was a really nice guy. And listen, we all have our fucking skeletons in our closet. We can all be assholes sometimes. So I'm not trying to be like, I don't want to discount at all if she was like unhappy in her relationship, but you don't get to go kill people and like do all the shit. You fucking leave.
Exactly.
And if you're that jealous and you're that psycho, like chill the fuck out.
And
It ain't
like, if
worth it.
he's gonna leave, fucking go. Like,
Yeah.
go. You don't want to be with someone who wants to leave you. Fuck that person.
Right? Oh my God. And I wonder what the benefit was.
But like, don't kill that person. Just be like, deuces, you're missing out.
Do you think he had like life insurance or something? That's what she was after?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
I
either.
wonder.
But I want.
But you have to have like a
What if that's the website he found?
clean break, you know?
Yeah, you got to be a little better at it than
Yeah.
that. Like,
You
what's your
can't-
plan?
Were you going to be like, someone broke in?
Even then, if they find him in South Bend in a trunk that's been caught on fire, they're going to be like, foul play. There's going to be an investigation.
Yeah.
Like, make it look like a fucking accident.
Yeah.
Or don't kill people. I don't know. It's just
don't
like,
kill people. But like, that's not how you go about collecting life insurance.
it
you know?
seems like for something that sounded so thought out, it wasn't thought out well.
Not at all. Not at all.
And then those poor kids are traumatized. Poor fucking Randy, man. All you can hope for is hopefully it was quick. That's torture.
That is torture.
So
That's really
sad.
sad. Oh, I feel so bad for those kids.
And then also,
his
like, people
family.
living on the bottom floor of the apartment.
Bro, who
They're gonna
fucking
be like-
shares that closet ceiling?
Right? Like, I fucking heard that shit on Saturday night or whatever night it was.
Yeah. Ooh.
That's insane.
Oh, I hate that. Wow. Goddamn.
Yeah, I just stumbled upon this case. I didn't even check if it's been done a million times by like better people.
I haven't heard it.
Well, me either.
So,
That's why I told it.
Yeah, I appreciated it.
That's why I told it. Also, I should say that a lot of the articles said tote, but then the affidavit thing said like a tote bag.
I feel like a tote and a tote bag are the same.
Are they? Because when I first saw tote, I was
guess
thinking
you
of
could
like a Rubbermaid tote.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, that's a tote. A tote bag.
But like a
Maybe
tote
it's like
bag.
a duffel bag? Because a tote bag, I think of like the grocery store, like hemp bags. you
Yeah,
know?
I think of that too. But then I was thinking of almost like a Christmas tree one. You know how they make them kind of bigger?
Yeah. But then I think of more like a rucksack, you know?
Are we just going to name the different types of bags that we know? Yeah. And then I just kind of think of like, you know, like a backpack
Or like a fanny pack.
or like a purse
Or like a satchel.
or like a merce.
Or like a pocketbook.
Yeah. Or like a coin purse. It's your turn.
Or like a jellyfish.
Like a jellyfish.
If you turn it upside down, it's kind of like a bag.
Oh, I guess. Okay, if you guys want to check out pictures pertaining to this case, go to isgdpodcast.com. I'm losing my voice.
Yeah, you are.
Also, while you're there, please join our Patreon. For as little as $1, you get an extra episode every month. For as little as $10, you can have all the video behind the scene access to every fucking episode that we ever record. So it's like 4 a month or something like that. Sometimes 5. Totally worth it. Come support your favorite podcast. Also, click on our merch while you're there. Buy some merch. Join us on social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Our handle is at ISGD Podcast. Come join the Goddamn Pod group on Facebook. It's a lot of fun, and there's 1,000 of us there.
There are 1,000 of us.
Literally.
Who called 1,000 of us?
Who's on hoses, guys? Who's
It's
on
another
hoses?
Dane Cook reference.
Dane! What the fuck?
I don't think he understands how much he actually shaped our personality.
I don't think he has any idea because it's all of our material. It's just like old Dane Cook shit. Anyway, our material.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, come hang out with us. Also, you can email us at isgdpodcast@gmail.com. And if you would like to send us some snail mail, you can do that at
P.O. Box 2764, Spring Valley, California, 91979.
Toodles Noodles.
Bye.